Greetings everyone, and Gray here with another Advanced Wars Daisy Ruin Tiny Wars replay. Spawn on the south side as a dark gray Gage, we got Inconspicuous. Spawn on the north side as the red the Beast, we got Jeanbat13. The Beast, of course, is a custom CO in Tiny Wars. Standard boarding cost 330, 60, 60. All units get plus 10, plus 10. All special units, which are infantry, mechs, bikes, recons, and flares, get plus 20% offense. And if any of these special units end their turn on your opponent's property, you get to steal that income for the next turn. He has both a power and superpower, both cost max same 60 energy, so choose one. All units get plus 10, plus 10. All special units get punishment offense, plus 2 movement and vision, and can see through hidings. Of course, able to raid globally. Or get plus 10, plus 10, plus 20 offense, or able to raid any property, yours, your opponent's, and neutral properties for triple amount income for 3 turns. And when it comes to Gage, the most ouch is when danger zone strikes when you don't expect it. True. For Gage, he's of course has been buffed from the cartridge counterparts, has standard boarding cost 230, 60, 60. All units get plus 10% offense, plus 20% defense. Indirect units get additional indirect units, naval units in the CO zone get additional 20% offense. I don't know why the plus off the side just sort of distracted me. And its CO unit himself get additional 20% offense. And of course, when it comes to apply that all globally, and all indirect units get plus 2 indirect range. This map is a 3-base map, 1 airport, pair of comm towers. Comm towers can be captured, but if you lose a comm tower, you probably already lost the HQ. Now we got a first spike on the field. Gage, since he gets plus 20% offense on his seal unit, he could basically be loaded up in any unit. While his artillery will be supercharged if he gets loaded up into that, it's still probably best to be loaded up on a tank or battlecopter. Probably just tank. In addition, you know your opponent's airport side of the map, so you could focus heavy anti-airs and missiles on this side as well. A missile in some of these forests or cities would be very nice. Tank and infantry. First tank point of view, you like to CO it. Recon and bike. Do now the first artillery piece pulled in the field. In total, his artillery piece will have plus 50% firepower in total if he seals it, including the veterancy from it. Actually, no. With veterancy, it would be plus 70% firepower. Quite a significant amount of firepower in one artillery piece. Oh, does delete the gunboat there. He's going to seal that tank next turn. Artillery, infantry goes heavy amount of artillery. Remember, he is not Grit. Grit has everything is all of his effect passively globally no matter what. Well, Gage only has this stuff when in the seal zone and during the superpower. Hawk or the Beast does load himself up into a recon, which is a special unit there, so he will have what plus 50% extra firepower. Infantry, mech, and anti-air. I do have artillery on top of the comm tower, and the tank, his command tank is in the center, so you can see the artillery here gets a decent amount of firepower. Takes out that unit there, gets a bit of raid. You can see no income status there, so it does reduce this by minus 1,000 and just puts it directly in the bank. Does not put 1,000 there. But the beast is pushing pretty far over here. There is an artillery piece in range of some infantry, but that's about it. That's really about it. There's nothing much there. This tank here will need to get over here and start providing some fire support immediately. Gets 10 energy there. If all these get a battlecopter or duster over here, he does have 24,000. He could go for a full bomber. Does interrupt the capture quite significantly. And 24 energy. We do now battlecopter, tank, artillery, and infantry. Does spot a bit of everything. The beast does get a strike on the artillery. Artillery does go down, and Gage's tank does take a strike. And does get sealed income from the comm tower. The beast is pushing pretty far over here. And even making an attempt to the HQ has 9 health, so 2 more turns, possible victory. Yeah, the Gage, when you get more tanks and our battle cops over here to just get a response force as quickly as can, his artillery is a little bit too slow to respond. Does take out the HQ capture unit there. The artillery could go to the forwards here for defense, yep. Oh, the income from the HQ has been stolen. So COs didn't get paid last turn. His personal wages. That's clearly where that means. Oh, I didn't realize he has launch power. Now he has +2 movement range on all infantry. He's able to get +2 vision range on all of the units as well. And not to mention global raid only on his opponent's properties though. Yeah, we gets a good out of spawn. Does take up the command tank there, though he is in range of artillery. It's no longer the auxiliary. Got tank and mech in range and a battlecopter as well. And you can see multiple raids there. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Yep, it looks like there's 5 raids this turn, so Gage lost 5,000 income this next turn. Well, the beast does get paid for immediately. He has 38,000. Go for something big like a bomber. Bomber, anti-air, tank, and bike. Gage has to stop the HQ capture. Could use the anti-air for that. And a lot of things in range with artillery. He tries to capture the HQ, takes the anti-air. Now the counterattacks can come in quite hard. Looks like this one property here will be flipped, but everything else will take an extra time. Tank, anti-air, infantry. Oh, that and the property sale is still despicably neutral. And the beast does go ahead and fall back. Beast right now is 132 versus 101, so he has a pretty good advantage at the moment, about turn and a half. Even capturing that property, how annoying. This tank's going to be delayed 2 turns to stop that capture. Battlecopter, tank, and flare. Wait. How does the beast have 500 income? Has this entire game been high funds with 1,500? Haven't I not been counting that? I think I may have overlooked something. This might be a high funds game. I have not been paying attention to that the entire game. Oops. I'm an idiot. Looks like this probably will be flipped next turn. Artillery or rocket, tank, infantry, infantry. If this turns to 29,000, then it is high funds. Or what's the funding on this game? What? 700? Sorry. Income 1,000. What is the funding? I'm really confused. What is providing this odd funding? It says income 1,000. Is there some sort of rules set I can click on this? I don't even... Funds, income... Yeah, I don't know. Sorry. I just realized the funding may be really weird this game. How is he getting plus 700? Does get a bit of a raid there. But Gage is going down by 1,000. How's the beast's income is weird? Because Gage's income's going down by 1,000. Is this some sort of handicap on him? Is there a handicap on him? Sorry, I think I'm missing some things. Let's hit the battlecopter. Gage almost has enough power for a superpower. He has enough for a superpower now, but his command tank is pretty wounded, so a good chance he will get picked off next turn. Medium tank anti-air infantry. Bomber makes a good strike there in the anti-air. The beast right now is at 25 energy. Does hit there in the anti-air. It looks like this anti-air is in range of the bomber. Well, movement range, not necessarily. Oh, it's still in attack range. It does finish off Gage's tank there, or command tank. Does seal the medium tank there. Does hit the tank. Hits the beast's command recon there, knocks it out. Goes around into the mech, hits the bike there, takes it out, counterfacts into the anti-air. Infantry, artillery, infantry, and battlecopter. That's a good round into the anti-air. So we got another anti-air in reserve. "27 properties versus 23. Can I click on this? Nope, that just pulls with the player. I'm just wondering. So that leaves 2,700 extra. So does he have like 1,100 income? Does he have the bomber there? Some rounds there. Tank, anti-air, and artillery. This shot there. Hits the artillery there. This artillery is down to 1 ammo. The rocket's not in range, but not in vision range at the moment. No missile to engage the battlecopter. A lot of these artillery pieces taking quite a bit of hits there. But they should get a nice little power benefit thanks to the Gage's CO zone. Bomber heading down south for the winter. Tank, mech, and battlecopter. Get some good hits there. The artillery can still, yep, that radar tank struck that. That artillery piece could have got a shot off on the bike. Guess he didn't want to use his last ammo onto it, so he moved on top of the city. Recon, infantry, tank, and battlecopter last turn. Let's go ahead and raid some more incomes there. It hits that artillery piece as well. Rocket struck there, so probably should have took the shot rather than moving it there, because basically went down for free. Mech, bike, and bomber. Gage now has another superpower, does get battlecopter there. Rocket does strike the mech. What's around the tank there? I probably will just move it there and just try to trap there. Does get trapped there, but does use it to barrage that infantry there with the artillery. Tank, anti-air, and bike. And not finish off the battlecopter there. Tank's down to 30% health, battlecopter's down to 2%. Steals more monies from the city. Beast right now has 0 energy stored on up. It is building a temporary airport there, but likely will just simply throw the mech inside and push it forward. Tank, mech, tank, battlecopter. Use the full health battlecopter to take out that 1 health tank. Probably just use the battlecopter for that. Anti-air, infantry, bike, and battlecopter. He did actually fully build that temporary airport. Battlecopter, bike, mech, and rocket. Does get a nice little recon pass there. Spawns a whole bunch of bombers. At this point in time, he probably should just build out a fighter. You know, he has 18,000 funds, so he'll consume all of his monies for that. Merge there, so got a little extra funds. Not enough for another infantry in there. Missile, bike. Rocket, rocket, mech, and tank. tank bike. Okay, so this is superpower. Oops, hit my microphone. Mech, rocket, and tank. So the beast is going for a heavy number of rockets. Recon does get a nice little pass there again. As the game has gone to a bit of a standstill, the rocket or missile provide this much range, +2 with the superpower. Steals a bit of monies there. Interrupts that capture. So I just got a chain of rockets and mechs. This may be the turn for a superpower. Probably not just yet. Maybe the following turn will be a time for the superpower. Pops the superpower. Does take out the battlecopter. Strikes the command recon. Finish off that recon there, so no more CO zone aura. Battlecopter pushes forward, does take out that unit there. ATR takes out another battlecopter. ATR strikes the bomber. Battlecopter on battlecopter. Takes out the rest of it with a missile. Well, I could have done that entirely with a missile. Tank, recon, tank. Of course, none of these rockets now in range. CO's the tank up north. Couple quick picks there, getting a decent amount of energy. Got a fighter now on the field. Good hits there, takes another bomber. The beast is starting to lose quite a bit of stuff for now. Gage started after 37 energy as well. Artillery, infantry, and rocket. And let's see how things push right forward before it takes all the shots of his rockets, looks like. Bomber almost takes out the anti-air. Another anti-air. And the red wants to end the game's draw. Don't think Gage is in a good position. He's in a position where he probably doesn't want to end it in a draw. Excellent counterattack there. Gage is starting to get a lot of momentum, able to pick off a good number of these rockets. Trying to flip that property there. Beam takes straight forward, hits another rocket there. Hit that same rocket again, and hits the other one as well. The beast right now disintegrating. And the beast has now resigned. It's Grade saying, thank you for watching, and on to the next replay.